So hello YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Going to read another poem for you today. And this poem is entitled Roaring Twenties and the Baby Boomer. Let me give you a little insight on something first about the Roaring Twenties. In the 20s, also known as the Jazz Age, it was a time of economic prosperity, cultural change, and technological innovation. Some notable events from the 20s include the Harlem Renaissance, a period when African American art, music, and theater challenged racial prejudice and stereotypes. And that's when everybody was in clubs together. They were finally allowed to go in the same clubs together in some places. And they were dancing together and drinking together, and everybody was one big happy family. Then they also had what was called the flappers. It was a subculture of young women who bobbed their hair and wore short skirts and listened to jazz, because jazz was a thing back then. Like I said, it was also, not only was it called the Roaring Twenties, it was also called the Jazz Age. So my poem is entitled The Baby Boomer as a Result of the Roaring Twenties. He twirled, she twirled, until she was in the air over his head and back down again between his legs, and then again with legs wrapped around his waist. She shimmied. Multiple rows of golden fringes adorned across her bottom with vigor, and the flowery cap upon her head never missed a beat. And then the music faded. They sashayed back to the table, littered with shot glasses and ashtrays filled with smoldering butts. He snapped the suspenders on his high-waist trousers and placed the fedora back upon his head. As rings of smoke filled the dimly lit room, the gentleman leaned across the table and pushed the hair from the young lady's ear and whispered, "Your place or mine." She giggled in shyness and began to rise. Swaying from side to side, they made slow, deliberate steps to the door in anticipation of leaving the juke joint. With his arm over her shoulder and hers clutching his waist, and the two of them laughing hysterical, they enter the musty room, which appears immaculately clean if not for the stains atop of the coffee table and the lipstick left on the pillow. The couple closed the door, turned off the lights, and unaware that this would be the night they would produce what is known today as the baby boomer. Thank you. Please like and share and subscribe if you will. See you tomorrow.